Hello, good people. This is Mike, the Philosopher Engineer. Today is May 6th, 2020. It's still 2020. Very strange year. This is the first full week of May, and things are starting to, I guess, improve or open up or change. So there's reason for optimism. It's still springtime. It's a very beautiful time of year. There's a lot of growth. On our YouTube channel, I focus on a theme of the month, and for this month, we're really focused on prepare for growth. Our focus on this YouTube channel and for my work is on product development. A lot of it's with medical devices, but not just medical devices. It's really the entire process of developing great products and doing it quickly and efficiently and being successful. It's a great thing. Great products make great profits, and we have some great stories there. And today I want to talk a little bit about start with purpose. So for this month, we're focused on prepare for growth. We really have 4 sub-themes, starting with purpose, and then we'll get into process, and then we'll talk about how to take action, and then really how to manage growth and to work with growth. We do have a lot of new people looking at these videos. I have welcomed, the younger engineers, maybe even engineering students that are interested in product development. I think they'll find some of these topics very useful. I'm starting to get more calls from my clients and prospects because people are starting to think about how do we move back to a new normal. And I do think it's a new normal. We're really seeing some unusual things because of this extended time period of quarantine and working remotely and using Zoom and other web conferencing, that most of the people that I'm talking to are figuring out a new way to work together. And some companies have really had a lot of success. They're actually enjoying parts of this to be able to have the flexibility to work from home and then maybe some combinations. So things may be different as we move forward, even as we go into a growth period. But my focus is on preparation for growth. And I just kind of want to make a few points there about purpose. So when we think about, when we run a business or some other operation, we talk about vision, we talk about our mission and what we're trying to accomplish, why we're in business, all these fundamental questions. And I'm sure many of you have seen, Simon Sinek, he's very inspirational and how you start with your why. I think that's really great stuff. I'm a big fan of Steve Covey as well and his work, and I'm a big fan of Patrick Lencioni, and I have quite a few of his books here. And there's a couple core themes. One is that you need to have a very clear sense of purpose. And I'm going to talk about it in a more practical way. It won't necessarily be, motivational, inspirational, but it's really something to think about our purpose in a very pragmatic way. Why are we in business? What are we trying to accomplish? And in my case, and my focus is, why are we designing and building the products we're building? What is the purpose? And that really sort of trickles down into our whole organization in terms of, when we're designing something, what's our purpose? When we're analyzing it, what's the purpose of our analysis? Everything is framed by a logic that has a purpose in it. So it's not just at the highest level, but it does start at the top, and it starts with the executive team and the leadership. Whether that's in title or in role, I don't really care. I mean, leadership is really important. And there's really 2 parts, that the purpose is really clear, and that there's alignment on that purpose. And to get alignment on that purpose, it means we need to talk about our vision, argue about it, debate it, kick it around. And so it's kind of really a process of being engaged, maybe even with a certain amount of intensity. So we're not just trying to get along, we're really trying to make a difference. And so that takes a process. So we're not just trying to find that purpose, we're trying to work through a complete alignment in that purpose. And, in Patrick Lencioni's book, The Advantage, he makes that very clear, and in some of his other books as well. So clear sense of purpose and mission, a vision maybe kind of frames it in a bigger way, that's fine. Why are we in business? What are we doing? Who is our customer? How do we define success? Even in Franklin, we have the Franklin Covey, in a Franklin Planner and a Franklin program that I have, it's always, and Covey, beginning with the end in mind. Where are you going? Where are you headed to? What is success? What does that look like? One of my biggest clients, about 5 or 6 years ago, I helped them on a very big project, and we went out to dinner and had a great time, and it's a beautiful restaurant overlooking the ocean. And one of the questions I had for the executive team is, what does success look like to you? And we kind of, kicked that around the room and talked about it, and it was pretty clear in my mind what it was. And that's just because of my experience of of really great designs not getting the success that they should have in the field. And what I said is that not only do we launch a product and it does very well, but 3 years after it's launched, all your customers love it. They love it. That's kind of a good goal. Well, you may have a different way of describing that. Actually, in the one case that I talked about after that dinner, 3 years after they launch their product, their customers do love it, and they're making incredible products. They're very well received, and their customers love it, and their business has exploded almost beyond imagination. So, and it exploded in a positive way, not in a negative way. So anyways, that's all I want to say on purpose for right now. And I'll kind of come back and talk a little bit more about purpose before we get into the other points. But the key is, hey, this is the first week of May. It's a beautiful time of year. We're starting to see some change. I know I'm a eternal optimist, but I am optimistic that we're going to see things move in a better direction. And for anyone who's new here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's organized in a way that I hope that it's useful, somewhat educational, hopefully a little bit entertaining as well. And I have modules by the month, but I also have it organized other ways. So there's sort of a technical thread or playlist, and then there's sort of a management playlist. And the management stuff's very important because that's where a lot of the big decisions are made, and that's typically where I engage. And then I like to have little tips as well. So welcome to my YouTube channel and my LinkedIn profile. I'll post these sorts of things and other tips and advice. I enjoy this, want to continue the conversation, and please reach out to me if I can help you prepare for growth and go faster and better and everything along those lines. All right, have a wonderful day. Thank you very much. Take care.